teman.
Who dares strike at me?
The defender of the green Swamp Thing.
He was once known as Alec Holland, the scientist, yet when exposed to an experiment gone bad, he's transformed into the mystical creature of the green. McFarlane Toys Swamp Thing, up next on T's Multiverse. Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and great day in the morning, man. I am beyond elated to have the man, the myth, the legend, Swamp Thing finally in my possession, because it has been a journey, and I'll get into that later. But I gotta tell you, as you can see, I already got this guy out of the package. I have been beaming from ear to ear over the last few days, over this figure here. I've had him on my coffee table, posing him around, just absolutely blown away with this Swamp Thing, man. I mean, really, just been raving about him to family, friends. It's just really impressed with this figure, man. Getting this figure was an adventure in its own. So originally saw out to get this figure from GameStop. They had it on their website, and they actually were, I was surprised that they were selling the standard version, or so it seemed, because I thought they were only selling the antler horn Swamp Thing, but they had this version here. And so ordered the Swamp Thing, and the day when I'm expecting it to arrive, it arrives, open up the box, and it's the grayed out variant version. Now, I know a lot of people want the grayed out variant version, but I wanted this standard version. So I figured I'd try my luck at Amazon. So Amazon had it in stock, ordered it from Amazon, and lo and behold, Amazon sends me the grayed out variant. And I'm like, am I just destined to get the variant? Can I just please get the standard version? So, got in contact with Amazon. They wind up sending me the standard version, and here we are. So that's my adventures in Swamp Thing, but really happy to have this guy, folks. I'm a huge Swamp Thing fan. Definitely check out my previous video on the Swamp Thing figure. I had a reaction to the announcement of this figure coming to McFarlane Toys. I had some questions about this Swamp Thing. I definitely leave a link in the description below, so definitely check that out. But man, we're going to dive into this thing. I'm going to start rambling. So this is the box that he comes in, and it's a big one. So of course you have Swamp Thing, DC Rebirth, and we have DC Multiverse Swamp Thing on the side, McFarlane Toys, and then we're treated to this wonderful image of the Swamp Thing on the back. And then here we have other images of figures from within the McFarlane toy line. And there you have it. Again, folks, I am a huge Swamp Thing fan. I love that Swamp Thing live action series. It got a raw deal. I'm hoping Warner Brothers will get their act together and give us another Swamp Thing series or a Swamp Thing movie, because that series was awesome, and he's an amazing character. But let's check out his accessories and everything that he does come with. So he comes with, of course, the collector's card here, where we see Swamp Thing, and we have Swamp Thing Rebirth, and on the back we have his data file, of course. All right, so we got the data file going here. And here he comes with his tree bark spear, I guess, what you call it. But this is something that he did form his hand into during that live action series. So this is definitely accurate, man. This is what he used for his weapon. I just wish we would have had a little bit more with the Swamp Thing figure, more plant-like, attachments to the hands and everything, maybe something to the back. But yeah, that's all we have for the Swamp Thing. But what we don't have in accessories, they definitely make up with this figure here. I mean, so just take a look at the detail, folks. Look at that. Look at that face. The eyes.
That's just amazing. The shrubbery, the swamp vines, you know, the plants, the moss. Look at the moss that they have throughout his whole entire body. They added the soft goods plastic here to aid in his disposability of this figure here. Really like that, man. But I'm just impressed with everything. Look at this. That's crazy. They went all out with this figure. I say it time and time again. You know, I'm impressed with this line, but this by far has to be McFarlane Toys' best work. It has to be, because this figure has it all. This figure scales very large, and the detail throughout. You see the little vines here on the chest. You can move this. This can move up and down to help with the posability in the arms. I'm just really blown away by just the detail that they just really put into this figure, and how they were able to pull off that detail, you know, throughout. And you really feel that this is a creature from the swamp. I mean, they added little flowers on his back. I mean, if you look close enough, you'll notice a little bit of everything that is the swamp on this particular Swamp Thing figure. What a magnificent figure, man. This figure is just, it's ridiculously awesome. All right, so let's take a look at his articulation here. He can look up, no problem. Really nice articulation here in the head, looking up. He can look down, side to side, no problem at all the way around. Nice articulation in the head area. All right, articulation in the arms. He can go up. And what I really like also about this figure, so many things I do love about this figure, is that the detail that they did add here in the arm area with this here, it's pliable so that it goes up along with the arm, so it's not hindering the articulation here. Even in the arm area, you see this is sculpted detail here underneath. Man, this is awesome. And then so we got nice rotation here in the arm area. As you can see, he has butterfly joints for that added articulation up here in the arms. He has single jointed elbows. Articulation here is really solid here. Really nice rotation in the elbows. Then in the hands, as he's reaching out at you, he's like, ah! Nice rotation here in the hand area, man. It's really solid, really fluid. Really nice rotation here. Get those little joints. All right, so let's take a look at his articulation in the chest. Look at that chest. Look at that detail, man. All right, so upper torso articulation here. We have some rocking here. We have some shifting here. We can go all the way around. Nice articulation here. And then we have nice rotation here in the waist area. Really fluid. Then here, nice little ab crunch here with the figure. Really solid. And here he has that soft good plastics here in the mid area that really helps with his articulation, and it blends well within the figure. So I really like that. Here he has nice rotation here in the leg area, no problem. He has double jointed knees, and it goes all the way back. So double jointed knees, no problem. And then he has here nice rotation in the foot area, side to side. He has some rocking, a little bit of rocking, and then he has toe articulation here for that added touch. So this figure, it's more articulated than many of the smaller figures that I've seen, and it's just so impressive. I mean, this, you can pose this guy in a variety of ways easily. I mean, to be this big and articulated is just a rarity for me. I mean, this guy, he has it all. He has it all. I mean, I'm just extremely impressed with this Swamp Thing figure. Let's take a look at his swappable hand, because he has this little tree trunk here, and let's do that. Let's try that out. I'm gonna pop this off here, and we're going to attach his little weapon. Oh yeah. Yes. Look at that. Yeah, this is what he used in the live action series, and he did some damage with this weapon here. Man, really like this accessory here. Again, wish we would have had more, but you know what you don't get in accessories, he makes up for with the rest of this figure, man. This is just amazing. All right, so now that I have his weapon attached, I'm gonna pose him to close out this segment here. All right, let's get this guy. Yes. Evildoers beware, because here comes the Swamp Thing. I love that animated series song. It was goofy, but I loved it. All right, let's get on to the next. All right, so you already know what time it is. It's comparison time, and along with my Swamp Thing is my McFarlane Toys Dark Knight's Metal Batman. Now, this Batman figure is no small fry, man. This is one of the biggest Batman figures I have. He's really beefy, burly Batman, but it just shows you just how large this mega Swamp Thing figure actually scales. But I'm just so happy to finally have these two side by side. They were awesome in that Justice League Dark animated film. I definitely recommend that you check that out. But two of my most favorite characters in all the comics right here with the Batman and the Swamp Thing. So here we have a combination of magic and Justice League Dark action here as well. I mean, we have the Deadman figure from DC Essentials. We have the McFarlane Toys Etrigan. Definitely check out my review for this guy. I have a link in the description below. And we have here the Dark Knight's Metal Wonder Woman. Absolutely just love this figure. Both Swamp Thing and Wonder Woman made an excellent team during the Dark Knight's Metal run. And here, last but not least, I have Dr. Fate. This is one movie I would love to see right here, man. What a magical, mystical group. This is the comparison that I was really looking forward to. So here I have from McFarlane Toys, Steppenwolf from Zack Snyder's Justice League, as well as Darkseid. I have reviews up on the channel for both of these figures, so definitely check it out. I have a link in the description below, but it just really goes to show you just how large this Swamp Thing figure scales, because Steppenwolf scales tall as well as Darkseid. So just so cool to have such an awesome assortment of figures with these guys here. And though they may not scale as tall as the Swamp Thing, I have two beefy, burly figures in the McFarlane Toys Devastator figure, as well as the Last Night's Build-A-Figure Bane. And here with our Swamp Thing is the McFarlane Toys Platinum Edition variant that was sent to me over and over again between GameStop and Amazon, but I got my Swamp Thing. This Swamp Thing figure, without a doubt for me, is the gold standard for McFarlane Toys. The sculpted detail, the attention that was placed throughout this entire figure was absolutely impeccable. I truly feel that this figure has it all. It absolutely represents the best of the best. And speaking of best of the best, definitely stay tuned for my top McFarlane toy figures of 2021. And also be on the lookout for my Team Multiverse Awards, because I got a feeling that this guy just may show up at both countdowns. So be on the lookout for that. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the review. I would like to send a huge shout out to all my subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And for those of you who haven't subscribed, I'd like to ask that you subscribe. What are you waiting on? Hit that subscription button. Also, hit that like button. It will really help the channel. Smash that bell notification so that you're notified when my videos drop. And if you did all that, I really appreciate it. And until next time, folks, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And beware of the Swamp Thing. Until next time, folks. Bye for now.